Hello, wonderful kids. How are you doing today? We have a nice lesson on homophones here, and Penguino is going to be your study buddy today. He's going to be with you all along. Let's see, he's pretty excited. What is the date today? The date is 9th April 2020, and let's read our objectives. Students will be able to define homophones. They will determine meanings from context clues, and they will demonstrate usage and spellings of different homophones. Now, I think we should get ready for the lesson and warm up. Alright, what do? We see these eyes that are so curious. They're looking all around the screen. And what are they seeing? They are seeing this big blue splashing wave from the sea. So, what do the eyes see? They see what do you think they see? I can see the sea. Do you see how they sound the same? I can see the sea. Do they spell the same way? No, here you have EE and here you have EA. And do they mean the same thing? No. You see with your eyes, it's a verb, and then there's the noun see. So what a body. Alright, let's check this image out. What do you see on the screen? You see a pear and you see a pair of pears. So this fruit is called a pear, and when you have two things together, you say you have a pear. So I have a pair of pears. Now, these words, do they mean the same thing? When I say pear, I mean two of them, and when I say pear, I mean the fruit. They have different meanings, yet they sound exactly the same. Pear, pear. Alright, let's go ahead and check out what are we going to review today. We are going to review our multiple meaning words. Do you remember them? We learned them last week. Multiple meaning words are the words which have the same spelling and usually the same sound, but they have different meanings. So they have, remember, the same spelling, and they also have the same pronunciation. When I say sound, I mean pronunciation, but they have different meanings. Like, look at the examples here. Box and box. Box and box. Both of them have the same spelling. They sound the same, but they mean two different things. Again, saw. The past tense of the verb that we just discussed in the previous slide. We were talking about see, and now we have saw. That means he did it in the past. He saw something, saw, and you have a saw here. That's a noun. It's the name of this thing which is used to cut things. Saw. Then you have note and note. This is a musical note, and this is a note that you write to inform somebody about something or just as a reminder for yourself. So it's note, N-O-T-E, and the same spelling and the same pronunciation, but the meaning is different. Then you have hood, the hood of a car, and then you have the hood that Red Riding Hood is wearing. So again, two words which have the same spelling, same pronunciation, but different meanings. Now let's look here. Rock. What do you see in this picture? Rock, and then you have pictures that mean the word rock. This one is a rock. Yeah, there's a boy. He's playing rock music. So we're talking about a kind of music, rock music. And then there's this boy who's saying that you rock. He's telling you awesome. And you have the baby and it's rocking in his cradle. So rock-a-bye baby. And you have the boy saying you rock. So all these words are the same in spelling and they're pronounced exactly the same way. The only difference is they have different meanings. They mean different things. Let's come down to our lesson today about homophones. What are homophones? Now, before the slides, in the warm-up section, we went through some words. Remember, a pair of pears, and then we talked about I can see the sea. What did you learn about those words? You learned that they had different spellings, they sound the same, but they mean different things. So homophones are words which have the same pronunciation, they sound the same way, but they have different spellings and different meanings. Like in this case, I read the red book. Now here, this is a verb. I read. I read the red. This is the name of a color. Red, it's an adjective. It's describing the word book, the noun book. So red and red, they're pronounced the same way, but they mean different things. Now, how do I find out what is the meaning? If I said I read a book, of course, it means that I was reading something. I was doing an action. I was reading the words of it. And when I say the red book, I'm describing the book. I'm talking about the color. So usually, if you want to know the difference, the meaning of the exact word, and what they mean in the sentence, you have to look for the sentence. You have to read through and find the sentence context clues. Alright? Come down to the next one. I write with my right hand. Now what words sound the same? Write and write. I write with my right hand. So here I mean the verb, write, the action of writing. And here I mean the right hand, the right side. Okay? I write with which hand? With the right hand. The hand on my right side. So again they have the same sound but different spelling, and they mean different things. So again I have to look for context clues in my sentence to find out what is the meaning of write. If I say I write a note, it means I'm doing an action. And if I say the right side of the room, then I'm pointing to a direction. So it means I'm talking about this right. Next one. There, somewhere, in there, inside, there, big forest. Now, isn't that queer? Because I always say there. But are they the same words? No, of course not. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, it's a contraction of they and are. There. There, somewhere, in there. Again, I said there, but now I mean a direction. There. Inside, there. Now I'm talking about a possessive pronoun. Do you remember the possessive pronouns? Yes, this is the possessive pronoun here when I'm saying their big forest. That means the big forest belongs to them. And here again, it's a pronoun, but here it's a contraction with they and are. So there, somewhere, in there, inside, their big forest. They sound exactly the same, but they have different meanings, and they do different things in the sentence. You just have to keep looking for hints, look at the context clues, and you will know what they mean. Now look at this example. Yeah, the first one says pause. It means to stop or interrupt. It's a verb, it's an action word. Alright, and when I want to stop watching a video, I want to stop watching a movie, I just have to click on pause. I want to pause things, put a stop on it. Okay, and then we have pause. Pause, pause. They both sound the same, but here it means an animal's foot having claws and pads. It's a noun. It's the name of a part of the body. So pause, pause. Same sound. Let's go on to the next slide. Another example is 8, the number 8. It's a noun, it's the name of the number 8. And here we see 8, the past tense of the verb to eat. He ate too much. He ate too much and he's really tired of eating now. He's all plump right now. So 8 is the past tense of the verb to eat. They both sound the same, 8 and 8. But if I got to figure out, I need to read the whole sentence, and that will give me the clues, the hints that what does the word mean in that sentence. If I say, I'm going to meet you at 8, now obviously I don't mean the verb 8. I mean the time, 8 o'clock. But if I said, I ate an apple for lunch, I mean the action of eating, and I already finished eating it, so I'm saying I ate. So always go through your sentence and you will find the hints there. Yet another example, wail. Wail means to cry with a long, loud sound. You open up your mouth wide like she's saying, I'm upset about this, and she's wailing loudly. Now it sounds the same as whale. Whale is a very large sea mammal. So, if I give you a sentence saying that I heard a girl wailing loudly, what does it mean? Does it mean I'm talking about the sea mammal? Does it mean that I'm talking about a girl crying out loudly? Remember I said I heard a girl wailing out loudly. So your clues are the words heard, wailing loudly. So it's a sound. Next, if you hear me say a sentence that I saw a beautiful whale in the ocean. Now, does it mean whaling? Of course not. It means I saw this beautiful sea mammal in the ocean. Alright, let's move on to our practice section. Let's practice it. Okay, I'm going to be reading the sentence and I want you to pick up the correct word in the brackets. Which word will fit in the sentence? Which word belongs in the sentence and which does not? Okay, I picked a beautiful dash from my garden. Now, check out the sentence again. It says, I picked up a beautiful dash from my garden. Something that I might pick up from a garden. Now, is it this flower or is it this flower? Both of them sound the same, but which one do I mean when I say I'm picking it from my garden? Which one? It is this one, flour. Yes, and this one is used to bake bread or cakes. Now, next one. Anna was tricked by a wicked dash. By a wicked, should I be using which or which? They both sound the same. They're homophones. So, which one fits here? Which one is the correct word that I need here? She was tricked by a wicked. Does it mean this witch or this witch? Which witch? So, let's see. This witch. I need some dash and eggs to bake cake. Now I need to bake. So which flour do I need? This one or this one? Come on, let's see. Flour. Now I use this flour to bake a cake. I don't know. Dash candy my little sister wants. The red one or yellow? Which? Now tell me which will go here. So what do you think? It's which? A question. I don't know which candy. There's a choice to make. Which candy my little sister wants? I would like to dash around the world in my big blue boat. Now, which sail am I going to be using there? This one or this one? Around the world in a big blue boat. So, I'm going to be using this one. That's the verb I'm looking for. To sail around the world. I hope to buy lots of toys when Toys R Us has a what? Which sail? This one or this one? This one, of course. We are going to use this word. So you see, all these homophones, they have the same sound. But when I read the entire sentence, I have my clues and I know which one to use. Go to your notebook page 482, get your pencils ready, and let's apply the skills we learned. Find a word that is a homophone in each sentence. You know what's a homophone now, words which sound the same but have different meanings. Write the word and its homophone on the line below. So you will pair out the word and its homophone. Did you know that today is my birthday? Did you know that today is my birthday? Which word do you think has a similar sounding word buddy? Think about it and write those words right here. We have 8 members in the band. We have 8 members in the band. Come on, put on those thinking caps. Number 3, look who just walked through that door. Look who just walked through that door. Now, is there a word which has another word that sounds exactly the same? Number 4, for the costume party, Mark dressed up as a knight. Remember the silent consonant? Yeah. And now you also have to figure out which word is a homophone and it has a similar sounding word buddy. Read the pair of sentences. Write the correct word from the box on the line. So, what do you have here? Pair, pair. Remember? Pair and pair. Yes. I need a new dash of shoes. Should I be writing this pair or this pair? My favorite fruit to eat is a which pair? Check your answers only after you attempt them on your own. Check out the activities for this lesson. Please do the assignment on Classera. You have been assigned something on Classera. It's going to be good practice for your homophones. And then I want you to do the vocabulary cards activity on Pearson. It's really fun. Go ahead and try it out. Then I want you to watch the video on homophones. Click on the link. This is the video I was talking about. Watch the school video on homophones. You'll really like it. Stay cool this summer. It's warming up and you better stay cool. And thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, you just have to send me a message on Classera and we'll be right there ready to answer any query for you. See you next time.